YouTube. What up, man? We ain't holding no back today, man. We ain't playing no games, bro. We're going to keep it all the way respectful. We got to keep it real over here, man. Y'all see the comment I put in the comment section in the poll, bro. You know what I'm saying? Are these women tripping for asking for all these money, man? You know what I'm saying? Now, that's the talk of the town right now. And, we got to talk about it over here. But before we get into that, let me go ahead and peep who in the comment section real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people not going to agree with me on this. But I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Courtside in the building. I hope everybody in the chat doing great. I'm doing good, brother. Salute to you, Marvin. I'm doing good, man. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all those our rival girls got to go. Time to clean this league up. Hey, I'm with you, bro. Hey, Trees crew, we're going to talk about it right now, though. Lions, baby. I don't even got to read your comment because I already know you against what I'm saying. Do have me and you ever agreed? But I'm going to read it, though, because I show love to everybody. Y'all really siding with millionaires over their employees. Y'all crazy. Pay the ladies. I want the ladies to get paid. I ain't against them getting paid. I just think you need to have reasonable expectations. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know who moving the needle in the WNBA. And it ain't the ladies at the front of the board. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it all the way 100. Let's keep it all the way 100. Hey, what up, man? Harvey, big up courtside. What up? Continuing that negotiation after initial offer is fine with me. Not impressed with how the players have behaved and tried to act like the owners are being jerks. Owners trying to get thrown under the bus. Listen, man, I think Lions just said something like that. I want the ladies to get paid. Like, I have a daughter. I wouldn't want her to play in this league, but if that's just something she wanted to do, I would want the best for her and get all the money she can get. You know what I'm saying? But this entitlement shit is the shit that got me tripping. You know what I mean? Like, these ladies acting like so entitled, like they supposed to get this, bro. Y'all ain't done shit in all these years. You know what I mean? And if CAITLINCLARK left today, I bet the owners pull out the deal and say, we ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing it. You know what I mean? And then if a person like me get on here and tell the truth, I get called Buck Besser and Coon and all this dumb shit because I don't agree with none of this dumb shit right here, bro. 90, I'm going to say 90. More than half of the people that watch the WNBA right now watch it for CAITLINCLARK. You know what I'm saying? So how is it that that's one player? One player. So where's all this new revenue and all this shit they talking about, man? That's CAITLINCLARK. So how can I pay y'all all this money? It's still a business. It's still a business. You know what I'm saying? And y'all want all this money and all these new deals, right? But the fans is who pay y'all. The ratings, the views, the merchandise, the seats and the tickets sold and all that. The fans do that. And y'all want the fans to get kicked out because somebody got their wig pulled off and somebody laughed. But y'all want more money. That fan, I'm pretty sure he paid money to go see that game. He laughed. He didn't call her no racial slur. He didn't call her no out of her name. Not that I know of. I could be wrong, but I didn't hear that. All I heard was they was laughing. He got kicked out the game. One of the same people that pay y'all salaries got kicked out the game, bro. But y'all want more money. You know what I'm saying? And then the girl that's bringing in all the money, y'all beat her up. Y'all want her to bend the knee. You know what I'm saying? Ron White said it best. Ron White said it best. You can't fix stupid. Hey, Kent Carson. Listen, man. These women out here tripping, bro. Somebody need to set them down and get them a reality check, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they delulu. I think they delusional. You know what I'm saying? I think they delusional. You start somewhere and then you work your way up. In order to be getting more money, man, you have to show consistency. So show us that you can keep these numbers up, which you can't, because since CAITLINCLARK been out hurt, the ratings have went down, and can't nobody in the chat deny that. So keep these ratings up consistently, then you got some leverage to work with. The only leverage y'all got is we women, and we deserve it. Man, words have meaning, bro. Words have meaning, man. You know what I'm saying? Words deserve means something, man. They don't deserve it. I think they should get some more money, but deserve is the wrong word to use. You know what I'm saying? The link is in the chat. Anybody want to pull up and disagree with what the hell I'm saying? Let me see. How the hell I get back over here? Let me see. I done hit a button and I messed up and shit. I don't know what the hell I hit. You know what I'm saying? Who disagree with me? The link is in the chat. Marvin say facts courtside. Skylar Diggins and Seattle organization acting a damn fool. Clean this shit up. Yeah, man. Clean this up. Y'all want all this damn money. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you with all this damn money. I'm with you, but you can't just pay Clark. I understand that, Lions, baby. I understand it's a business. I get it. You can't just pay Clark. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it. I do. But at the same time, bro, they delusional. Lions, baby. Pull your ass up here, man. These girls is delulu. Yeah, keep it real. Hey, they delusional, man. You know what I'm saying? They delusional. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's say they give them no more money. Let's say they give them more money. They give them a 4 or 5 year deal, all the money they want, right? Because of the ratings and the revenue and all this shit they saying, right? Let's say CAITLINCLARK get hurt next year, she out for the season. Do the ratings stay up? No. I'm not saying it's not other women in the league that can't ball. Asia Wilson, I don't like her game. It's boring to me, but she can ball. Nafisia can ball. I like Enrique. I like her style. I like the way she can break girls down, all that. It's other women I like in the WNBA. You know what I mean? I'm not going to out here in front. But CAITLINCLARK is the reason I came to the WNBA. And if she leave, 80% of these fan base disappears. But y'all want all this money. Y'all got to show consistency. You can't just get one rise in popularity and one rise in ratings, and y'all want to sit out and ask for all this money and then have it's the entitlement mindset. It's like, I'm supposed to get this to you. You know what I'm saying? What about all the money I lost over the years? Can I get my money back? Can I get some of it back? Come on, man. These women out here tripping, bro. I like Fee as a player, but she needs to keep her mouth quiet. God damn. Hey, for real though. So from 250 to 1 million, they turn it down like what? Exactly. That's entitlement. That's entitlement, man. That's entitlement. I want the ladies to get paid. Get your money. If they give them, hey, it don't hurt me what they give them. It don't hurt me what they give them. You know what I'm saying? But the crazy part about it is the people that's leading the negotiations, the strike don't hurt. Nafisia is not going to be hurt by no strike. She got unrivaled, and I'm pretty sure she financially set. She ain't got to go over to China or Russia. You know what I'm saying? Brianna Stewart ain't got to go to China or Russia. CAITLINCLARK, Angel Reese, these people don't got to go to China or Russia or Europe or none of these places. It don't affect them, man. Some of these women can't afford a strike. You know what I'm saying? I work in a union, and I know what happened when negotiations going on, man. Some of these people, you know what I'm saying, be jumping across the picket line because they can't afford to miss work. And that's what's going to happen to some of these girls right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Flat out. Kent, what up? What's going on, Kent?
Hey, how are you today, Junkie? I know can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. Well, Lionsgate, whoever he is, he sounds to me like he rather have CAITLINCLARK out for good. Have him pull up. I'll debate his ass on that one.
We ain't got no debate going on today, you know what I'm saying? But we can set something up, though, you know what I mean? But you think
yeah,
they tripping?
Man,
you
it is what it is. People want to talk. You know what? Let's go.
Hey, I think they tripping, man. I think they should ask for more money, but gradually increase it. Don't just and feel you entitled, because from what I'm hearing, they turned down like something that was 4 times what they were getting. And if the owner's willing to give you that, what's the problem? What's the problem? I don't understand what the problem is. Love a good ball and fight before a big game. What happened now, Terrence? You know what I'm saying? This is why I respect players like Sabrina. She stays in her own bubble, same as Enrique. You know what I'm saying? I like Enrique. You know what I'm saying? They said they turned down 1 million junk. Hey, Harvey, check this out. Check this out, player. Don't nobody, and I'm going to say this, don't nobody in the whole WNBA deserve, I don't say they shouldn't get. If they get it, fine. I don't lose nothing from it. Yeah, I don't lose nothing from it. But don't no woman in the WNBA deserve $1 million. You know You know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody bringing that kind of revenue but Caitlin Clark. And maybe like Angel Reese or somebody, because she's popular too. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody generate that kind of revenue, man. And since that girl been out, the numbers has been down, and that's factual. That's not my opinion. You can go and check that out. That's factual. That's factual. It don't sound good to say it, but that's factual. You know what I'm saying? Flat out, man. So-called face of the league had a sophomore slump. Hey, down to earth production. You can call it whatever the hell you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? More people show up to see her sign autographs while she hurt than people show up to some of these other players dropping 30. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. More people show up to see Caitlin Clark do interviews than they show up to an Angel Wilson game. Tell me I'm lying. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? So all that sophomore slump shit you talking about don't mean a damn thing. Don't mean a damn thing. And I said she hurt. I said she hurt. But okay, we could talk about the sophomore slump. Cool. Cool. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, down, she hurt. Hey, I believe she hurt too. You know what I'm saying? I hope they go on a strike. McDonald always hiring military looking for a few good men. Hey, I want to see it. I want to see it. I don't think they got it in them to go on strike. I believe they just want to have unrivaled. We'll see. 2 million viewers a game. Don't mind a slump, bro. Hey, the link is in the chat. I hope Lock It Down happens. That sounds good. Hey, I hope they lock it down too, man. Because I want to see. I want to see if they bluffing. I want to see if they bluffing. What they say, only about 10% WN wears are acceptable level basketball. Hey, it's some ladies in the league that can ball, man. I'm not gonna sit up here and deny that. It's some ladies that can ball. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Kent, can you hear me?
Hey, courtside, I'm gonna step aside. My computer sucks. I just get too much background noise and all that. But I said my piece.
Okay.
Anybody wants to argue that Caitlin Clark is not the face of this league or anything else, fine.
Okay.
That's your perspective. I got mine. I'm in Texas. I'm a Clarkie.
All right, man. Appreciate you for pulling up, man. You know you're welcome anytime, man. Appreciate you for pulling up.
Peace out.
All right, man. Salute. Hey, man. What was I saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the WNBA. It's about, I ain't going to even get no number. It's a lot of women, not even say a lot. It's a few women in the WNBA that can flat out ball, man. Flat out ball. Flat out ball. But turning down the money ain't about balling. It's about money. It's about how much money did you generate? How much money can we revenue and profit? People tend to get them things misconstrued or something like that. Like they don't understand what the hell that means. They keep saying, oh, we making all this revenue. We generating all this revenue. Yeah, but how much is the profit? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of generating like you can generate $500 million in revenue, but you spent 600. You in the negative. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand about that. You said no one deserves $1 million contract, but there are a few women college players getting over $1 million. And NIL, you right. In NIL, those are sponsorship deals. Angel Reese came in the league with more money than some of these players that have been in the league forever. That's like Shador Sanders. He got a bomb contract for Cleveland, but he already rich. His daddy and all his NIL deals. So I agree with you there. You know what I'm saying? Some of these women, like Juju and all them, probably got more money right now than some of these women in the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on. Cece should win. She should win a lawsuit so she can sue the WNBA, make some changes, including the refs. Hey, man, Cece, I don't know what to say about her, man. It's a few things. I came to the WNBA. Hey, the link is in the chat. I came to the WNBA. I came to the WNBA for Caitlin Clark, right? But now that I came to the WNBA, I recognize some other women as far as talent on the basketball court. When you're talking about a CBA deal and contract negotiations and money, it has nothing to do with talent. So people in the chat can say she's not the best. Is people better than her? All that. Okay, cool. Your opinion. I don't agree. That's your opinion. Cool. But we're not talking about that when we're talking about revenue and profit. It don't matter. Asia Wilson can be the best player in the league according to some of y'all. But she do not bring in the profit, the revenue, the merchandise. She don't bring it in, man. Alejandro, what up?
Hey, what up, Courtside?
What up, dog?
Hey, I love this argument about paying these ladies. For the simple fact is nobody knows how much money is it truly in the league. But from what everybody keeps saying is that they lose money. I've been in business. I've seen other people be in business. I've worked for business. And when you lose money, you eventually, one of two things, lay off workers or end up going bankrupt. So if the WNBA is continually losing money, I don't understand why they're still in business. So the argument is the NBA subsidizing them? Are players from the NBA giving them money? It's all good. I don't mind that. But then how are they arguing for pay raises from the WNBA owners when they don't sell a good product?
Exactly. And another thing, hey, y'all hit the like button when y'all come in here, man. That shit free. Hit that like button, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button whether you like me or not, man. That's the least y'all can do is hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? But check this out, right? The fans pay the salaries, bro. They don't even want. Hey, Brittany Griner came out and said, we hate these. Well, I don't know if she said hate, but we don't like these new fans. It used to be quiet. Used to be able to read a book, watch the game and all that. You know what I'm saying? But you want more money. The fans were bringing the money. Old girl get her wig pulled off. Okay, cool. It was funny. It's a joke. You're going to be a meme. It's okay. You know what I mean? Stuff happens. You're going to be a meme for a week. Something else going to come out. A dildo going to get thrown on the floor. It's going to be over with. A fan laughs. He get kicked out. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. But y'all want more money. These women is delusional, man. You know what I'm saying? Women delusional. Terrence, what up?
Hey, what's going on, Junkie?
What up, man?
You know what? I had something to say to you. Pulled me up, and then I just, you know what I'm saying? I got nervous, and I froze up.
Hey, Black Trishan, you don't deserve a like. All right, cool, bro. I don't deserve a like. You don't never agree with nothing I say, bro. So why don't you go and watch somebody else then? Why you all in my chat? Because you know I'm telling the truth, bro. You know I'm telling the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you more than welcome to hit the link. You know what I'm saying? You know, I let everybody pull up, man. I don't disrespect nobody. But you can't hit the like button, but you in my chat every day? Come on, bro.
Alejandro, you got to agree with that too, huh?
What?
No.
Hey, because if you could swing people through the phone, we've had a bunch of throwdowns in here.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm saying Junkie's pretty generous.
Man, I let everybody get their shit off, bro. I don't be disrespecting nobody. And Black Trishan or whatever his name is, he can pull up. You know what I'm saying? He can pull up. It's all good, man. It's all good. But people talk stuff in the chat, but they're not telling me why. Why? Hey, what's the definition of deserve? Matter of fact, let me look that shit up, man. Let me look what deserve mean, man. Let me look what the definition of deserve is, man.
Hey, Terrence, why don't you tell us what deserves mean?
Hey, I would think I'm just gonna get. Who's hating? I'm not hating. Who did I hate on?
Tell me what deserves mean.
Who did I hate on?
Me?
No, I did not.
Then why did you say that I was deserved?
I said you did good last night, man. I said if Junkie wasn't being honest with the other dude who was talking shit, I said people be throwing hands through the phone on his platform.
Hey, it says deserve right here. Deserve. That's what it say.
Earned.
Do something or have us show qualities of worthiness. That's what it say. Do something or have a show of qualities, worthiness. What have they show worthiness to get more money? Because the only one selling out shit is Caitlin Clark. Only one moving arenas is Caitlin Clark. See, I didn't say they shouldn't get more money. That's not what I said. Did y'all hear me? I didn't say that. I said they should get more money, but deserve is the wrong word to use, man. The wrong word to use, man. Flat out, man.
And hey, you know what, too, Junkie, man?
Okay.
Hey, the whole narrative would be different if they had incidentally messed up and went out there with shirts that said "Pay us what we deserve" rather than what you owe us. They would have totally screwed themselves. I mean, they screwed themselves anyway.
My name is Black Thracian.
Oh,
Black Thracian. It's exactly how it looks.
Thracian,
okay.
All right. Black Thracian.
And I was just breaking your balls about, we talking about deserve, right? Do you deserve a like? You know, like, come on, like, who deserves what? I mean, we want to get.
You breaking up. You breaking up. You breaking up. You there? I think he breaking up.
I think he lost the connection.
Okay. He breaking up. All right. Go ahead, Alejandro.
You know, I like how you read that definition, making worthiness, you know what I'm saying, deserve, you know, definition wise. I don't see any players being worthy of a pay raise, except for maybe 10, maybe 12 players by their play this year. Not talking about last year or 10 years ago. I'm talking about right now, worthiness. You know, your game speaks for itself. Maybe 12 players tops. All-stars.
Hey, check this out. If Caitlin Clark wasn't in this league and they had this major uproar of money, did they go on strike right now?
No.
Exactly.
No, and it's the same deal. You know what I mean? It's just a process. That's it. They just go on, keep on going with 250 Supermax.
You know, they wouldn't even know that all that money was being generated if Caitlin Clark wasn't bringing attention to it. If she was not in this league, let's say she was overseas, and so the players are here still that are here right now, they're getting a 1% pay raise. Are you kidding me? Because that's the growth of the league. Bro, and now all of a sudden, Caitlin Clark joins the league. She brings eyeballs to the arenas, to advertisements, to other endorsements into the league. Aja Wilson gets noticed. Brianna Stewart gets noticed. And I'm not saying they were bad players in college. I'm just talking about the WNBA. So when other people start noticing all this, you know, they're seeing the millions of dollars that Caitlin Clark is bringing in. And now they're like, oh, we want more money. Bring it in. You know, Ronda Rousey said it best. I'm paid the most because I fight the best way I know how by kicking every woman's butt. And they pay me what I bring in.
Right. I got you. Hold on real quick. Anyone really think this drama affects Caitlin Clark? Highly doubtful. At 23, she's smarter than the average bear from a cartoon mind. You but applies. Hey man, we don't. I try to not make it about Caitlin Clark because we already know that, right? Like it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like it's almost like you gotta put her in the conversation when it comes to anything about CBA or money or anything, bro. So I think that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said this channel exists because of Caitlin Clark. Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly. That's why I pull up. It's because we discuss Caitlin Clark and we discuss other players, but we all know the reality of the WNBA. Nobody would pull up to watch games if it wasn't for her.
And if she left tomorrow, they'd be gone too.
Yep.
Exactly. I know. I would. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If Caitlin Clark
I wouldn't turn another damn game on. I ain't kidding.
If she went to the Mercury, I'm a Mercury fan now, bro.
Right.
Nah, I could never be a Mercury fan.
He changing his background.
Bro, wherever she go is where I'm going, bro. I never lied, bro. I never said I was a WNBA fan. I said I came over here for Caitlin Clark. Point blank, period. Yeah. And that's just not me, bro. That's the majority of the population that's watching the WNBA. We got a few people that watch it. You know, Pacerland, he be pulling up here. He was a fan before and all that. I understand. But most people just don't do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if she leaves, where else we going, bro? Like, if Caitlin Clark come out, listen, bro, if she came out today and say, you know what, I'm done with the WNBA, that strike and that DCBA falls apart, bro.
Yo, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Why does you keep attacking these players when the face of the league is advertising this? Like you're playing chess, spending your time attacking the pawn. It's the king. If you want to talk about these players don't deserve it and who deserves scorn, shouldn't you be going after the most popular player who's promoting this idea?
I don't know what you mean. I'm
saying you're attacking everyone but Caitlin Clark, who also wants these players to get paid, and she's the one that has the most clout, right? So why are you attacking insignificant Satu Sabali or these people that you panelists all agree nobody cares about them, right? So, but Caitlin Clark is on the same page with the players. So why beat up on everybody but Caitlin? Explain that. Like why is she immune to the disrespect and the scorn?
Okay.
Well, it's not immune to it. She just, I don't think there's anybody here that would disagree if she walked into the meeting room and said, sign the papers or I'm out. They would sign it.
Right,
I think everybody would say that.
Let me answer his question.
But she won't do it. I'm saying she won't do it. I don't know why.
Let me answer his question. Let me answer his question though. First of all, I didn't attack no player. I just said if you was watching me, maybe you got in here late, so I'll give you that grace on that. I said it's a gang of women in the WNBA can ball. But when it comes to money talk, CBA negotiation, that's off the court. This don't got nothing to do with them being on the court. This is how much money you generate that you're worthy to get more money. So this is off the, because when you guys talk about CC,
allow me to respond.
Talk about she a bum on the court. She only a logo 3. She got turnovers. Okay, cool. She can do all that. But now it's the off the court thing. That's what we're talking about right here. I never even mentioned Satu Sabi's name, bro. I don't know why you even brought her up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you even brought her up. Well, I never.
Somebody needs to be on mute because they're cracking and popping. I brought up Satu because she's the one who actually made the statement. It was a slap in the face, and you're so offended by that, right? Cool. You're like very offended by them turning this down. So I used her.
Well, here's the thing too, though, man. Is they just came out with that $1 million.
Let me finish what I'm saying. You can get out.
Let him finish.
Right, so that's my point. Like so, and to say you're not attacking these players, dude. You do this little series every other day about how delusional these women are. I mean, what do you call it?
Hey, first of all, when is the last time I did a series about how delusional guys got? My channel is still open, bro. Go find it for me and tell me the date on that. I don't think that's even possible, but I got you though. Go ahead. See this, the reason we're talking about this now, because this just happened. Hey, Retro, well, you there, Retro?
Hey, Courtside.
Hold on real quick. Hey, Retro, can you tell me the date that they turned down the CBA? What day was that? Didn't it just come out yesterday?
They announced it yesterday, yeah.
Okay,
right,
cool.
but here's the thing. See, ESPN throwing this out there with Satu, her interview or what she said was in June. See what I'm saying? ESPN twisted that shit. I don't know why they did that.
I got it, but what I'm trying to tell you is it ain't just me. If you go on YouTube, all the content creators out there is talking about what? Them turning down the deal. So what is we talking about here? Like, you know,
they still did turn down the deal.
Yeah.
It just came out yesterday. So why would we not talk about it today? That makes no damn sense. Makes no sense.
Okay, but what your position is that they don't deserve it. They're delusional, right?
Listen, you keep trying to change my words around. I said they should get some more money. Deserve. I just read the definition. I looked it up, bro. You got a phone or an Apple phone or Android? Look up the definition of deserve, bro. Deserve is not the right word to use when you're talking about them getting money in the CBA. Deserve is not the right word, bro. Should they get it and they worked hard or whatever? It's growing or more revenue. Okay, cool. But deserve is not the right word, bro. And they deserve more money. Okay, cool. Let's say they deserve more money. Cool. They offer them more money. They turn it down.
Okay, so when are players or athletes, when do they deserve more money?
Caitlin Clark deserves more than she get paid, bro.
Yeah.
Angel Reese deserves.
I'm asking about sports in general, like let's say the NFL. When does a player or athlete or everybody in that league, when do you say, yeah, they deserve more money? Like, what is the criteria for deserve?
They box office. Fans pack arenas to come see them play. Why do you think?
You know what? That's like a lobster at the steakhouse. It's the market value.
Hey, listen, check this out. Hey, Terrence, check this out. Why did Money Mayweather used to fight and he get $50-100 million a fight, but the other fighters only getting 10? Because he packed the arena. People buy tickets to see him win.
Because I'll tell you why. Because Caitlin Clark fans paid good money to see him lose.
All right, cool. A lot of people pay money to see the Dallas Cowboys lose. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. They ain't won shit in years, but they make the most money, and they're going to be on TV the most this coming season. And they ain't won shit in years.
Look at Tony's question. I got it.
The Philadelphia Eagles won a Super Bowl last season, right? The next day, they're talking about the Dallas Cowboys. You know why? Because the Philadelphia Eagles don't generate money, bro.
Okay, so you're saying then if you got the paper sheet at the end of this season and it said, oh my God, they made $100 million profit, you would say they deserve it, right? I feel like you would still be against it.
They're not though.
What person in the WNBA? You can name any of them. You can. I'll give you the whole WNBA, bro. I'll give you the WNBA. I'll give you all of college. I'll give you in the whole wide world, bro. What woman in the world basketball card is selling for over $1 million?
I mean, that's irrelevant. That's fan culture. That's super fan stuff. Nobody. You know what I mean?
Who is making their salary? Who is making the money for their salary? The fans.
Hey, Courtside, I love the way he just put that. Super fan. In other words, I'm spending my mother money on paraphernalia that she puts out with her name, her signature, her number, her likeness. I am buying her.
Okay. That's not a knock on other players because they don't have fans at that level of dedication. Because they're not, because Asia doesn't have a fan willing to pay $600,000 for her basketball card. What does that? What does that mean? Asia, she's not very, 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 very talented.
No, listen. They want 50% of total revenue. Who's selling the most revenue?
That's not what I asked. I asked, he said deserves. And he said if they made a profit, then they'll deserve it. Is that what you're saying? You're saying when the money shows up, then you'll be on board? That's the only thing stopping you?
Listen, man. Hold on.
I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question. They're asking for 50% total revenue. Who is making the most revenue, or who sold the most revenue this year? Indiana Fever. Is that fair? And most of it's Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, and I think Kelsey Mitchell. But anyway, is it fair for the Indiana Fever, who's 300% upped their merchandise, their total ticket sales, their arena sales? Is it fair for them to disperse all of their merchandise revenue to the whole WNBA? Is that fair?
Yes, because she's a part of the WNBA. The Indiana Fever is a team in the WNBA, and that's the agreement that they signed on to.
Hey, all right, hold on real quick. Let me get this super chat. Tony D, salute to him. He said, Retro, do you think the WNBA players are hurting college ladies? It's to you, Retro.
Yeah, I said no, because right now college players with their NIL? Yeah, they're making more money than WNBA players. That's why some of them are going 5 years. Because but that's going to stop, I think, because they're trying
You don't
to.
have to be in college to get NIL, by the way. Like Shador Sanders still getting his NIL money.
Right, but it's going to stop. They're changing it. They're trying to put limits on what they can get and how much they can get, because these kids are flip-flopping colleges and.
Let me guess, you guys are in support of that, right?
I'm not.
What? Support of
I'm
what?
not.
Yeah, you think they should put caps on the NIL?
Yes, I do.
Why?
No. This is how I feel about NIL. Pay every player what you want to pay them. But this is my stipulation. Once you sign a contract that is NIL, that means you represent that college. You don't get a drop out of college and go to another one the following year because that college can pay you more.
Right.
Hey, Black. Anna says they wouldn't be offered 4 times pay if it not for CC. Do you agree with that, or yes or no?
I mean, I don't. They're not offering 4 times pay. That's what I'm saying. What are y'all talking about? They're not offering that. They offered 20%. They're getting 9%.
They offered.
That was of revenue.
Times.
That wasn't the salary base. That was revenue. They're asking for 20% of revenue.
All right. So what does that do for you? Okay, if I acknowledge Kate, okay, yes, I say, yeah, I agree with that. What does that do? Like, what do y'all get out of that? That, okay, yeah, it's because of Caitlin Clark. You just want to pat yourself on the back or something? Like, what is it exactly? We've already.
No, I think it's crazy that they turned down a 4 times salary agreement, because the girls that are making $250,000 could be making $1 million. That's ridiculous. Why would you turn that down?
I agree. I think that was dumb as well.
Okay. This is where Caitlin Clark comes in, because without her, they don't turn that down. So I'm trying to tell you, they're using her as
that's a decent point. But why would they live in a world that's not real? She is here. She is a part of the league, and she is the Caitlin Clark effect was a big deal.
I know that, but listen, check this out. But listen, okay, cool. She's in the league. I would agree with you on that, bro. But she's been
you guys don't want players eating off of her popularity. That's what it is.
Hell no, I want them to. No. The problem is they're not selling a great product.
Bro, listen, man. Caitlin Clark's been hurt, bro. The revenue is down. Do you not? Let me ask you a question that we can agree on, because me and you never agree on nothing. So let's find something that we can agree on. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's find something we can agree on, right? Is the ratings down since Caitlin Clark been hurt?
Yes.
Dude, I don't pay attention to that. I'll take your word for it. If you can tell me that it is, I'll take your word for it.
Oh my goodness, bro. Can we just have a
I don't. I'm sorry. I don't pay attention to the NFL's revenue. I don't pay attention to the NBA.
Bro, but if we're having a conversation about, then why'd you come up here then, bro? We're having a conversation about the NBA.
I don't have the particulars of everything. I can't answer everything.
Okay, cool. Well, let me help you out there. The ratings are down now since Caitlin Clark's been out, bro. I think you know that.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay, cool. So their ratings been down. So let's just say next year she's hurt all year again. Next year, it's not nobody else in the league generating money. So let's just say you had 10 Caitlin Clarks. You had Agent Wilson in the league. She generating money. You had Stewie. She generating. If Caitlin Clark go down, the revenue still stays up. That's worth paying, because it doesn't take a dip. But everything is based off one player. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
One player, one league. She's a part of She's the part of the family. You know, pay them women what they owe us because of Caitlin Clark.
Hey, chat. Let me get to some of these comments in the chat, man. Let me involve the chat. That's how you get money, sir. Revenue. Antoine, he said, why are y'all pocket watching like your lives depend on? Bro, we ain't bring your ass up here, dude. You always got some negative shit to say up in the chat, man. You say he's gonna come up here a long time ago. I think it was you. Come up here, brother. You know, is
that Alejandro on here?
Yeah, I'm on here.
I got a question for you, bro. Because I get it. You don't want these players eating off of anything Caitlyn related, right?
No, we didn't say
No,
that.
I said I
No.
do. But the problem
You
with
do.
eating off of Caitlin Clark or even riding her coattails is you have to
Can't
sell
be
the
quiet in the
product.
background, junkie.
They're not selling a good product. Have you
Is that
watched
on
any
the
of the games
players or the
lately?
league?
Players getting ejected.
Hey, let them
Does
one
that
at a time,
impress
bro.
you?
Let them one at a time, man. Hey, you go ahead and finish, Alejandro. Then Black, you can rebuttal.
No, I'm listening to Alejandro.
You know, this is the problem with trying to ride Caitlin Clark's coattails. When you're trying to sell a good product, you can't watch a game and have 3 of the better players supposedly on a team get ejected for fighting. Because that's not a good product. I would rather watch an Aja Wilson game where she scores 30 points and 20 rebounds, showing out, than watch some no-name basketball player getting in a fight with some other girl.
Hey, hold on real quick. Hey, Kent, you there, Kent? Kent.
Yeah, I'm still here, man. I'll wait.
Go ahead. You just pulled up, bro. I seen you in the back. Go ahead. Go ahead, Kent.
To all of you, like or against, I was one of those Wall Street types. I know marketing. That's what I did. Numbers, likability, whatever you want to call it, it matters. Y'all can argue whoever, whatever. Bottom line is who markets the price and your product. And only one right now. Anyone argue that Caitlin Clark?
I'm not
Breaking
arguing.
up. You breaking up, Kent? Hey,
My
Kent, I'm gonna put
audible
you in the
sucks.
Yeah, you breaking in and out. I can't hear you. Hey, hold on real quick.
Maria wants to know if you're going to be on after the game.
I might. I haven't decided yet. I might go about it. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's not even no. Do you see how lame it is right now? You see how it's not, the WNBA is not even really being talked about on ESPN, like all these channels like it was, because Caitlin hurt. This is not about Caitlin. This is about the CBA. But you can't talk about the CBA without mentioning her, because she's the reason for this mass popularity. We're not talking about her skill set on the court. We're not talking about her turnovers or she a bum or she's this. It's talking about the CBA. That's what's going on around right now. That's what we do over here on YouTube and TikTok and wherever else social media you want to say. We talk about the shit that's going on at the moment. Right now, it's about the CBA and them turning down $1 million or 4 times the salary or whatever the case may be. And you cannot do that without Caitlin Clark, brother. That's all we saying. We're not saying she the best. We're not saying she's the greatest. We saying the CBA do not exist without her, man. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
It was going to be somebody eventually, right? Some phenom was going to come along in every sport, comes along and galvanizes a populace to where, oh my God, let's pay attention to this. It's like, you know what I mean? Like you can put Caitlin Clark, she's that person for the WNBA. Michael Jordan, Magic, and Bird, they were the people for the NBA. So she's a part of the WNBA. They recognize this meteoric popular rise due to her, and they're playing it as I would assume their lawyers were telling them, like, nah, do you see the rise in popularity, the rise in everything? Everything has gone up. What they're offering you is a slap in the face. That's like from a business standpoint.
Am I wrong? But didn't Caitlin go to Kathy, whatever her name is, and ask if they could get a raise because the revenue like skyrocketed like 300 or 400%, and they said no.
It wasn't a raise. It was part of the gate money. the tickets that were sold at their arenas that they were
Okay.
selling out.
And I got a question for
She was
Alejandro. We're talking
asking.
Yeah,
about
she went to Kathy Engelbert about that.
Yeah,
I
she was
just wanted to know
asking if they could get some of the gate money.
right. Like Caitlin last year was
Yeah.
trying to get them more money last year. So
Yeah.
Caitlin is generous. She has a heart for everyone, and they still shit on her every chance they get. Every chance.
Can I get an Alejandro real quick
Sure.
for a comment he made yesterday? Okay, Alejandro,
Yeah.
do you agree or disagree? Can you force leadership?
What do you mean forced leadership? Like do something?
Like, you know, let's say we have a basketball team and John, he's the leader, and we're gonna appoint him the leader, and we're gonna lean on him for leadership. Maybe he's not a leader, but we appointed him. Can we force leadership? Is leadership inherent or is it appointed?
You know, that's a good question because I'm taking it as a Caitlin Clark dig when it comes to me. For the simple fact is that when it comes to the Fever, she does need to step up. She does need to let the coach know that her style of coaching doesn't fit her. She needs to let the players know, hey, you need to understand some of the playmaking skills that I have. There's a couple players I think that understand it, but not the whole team. So when it comes to leadership, I think she does need to step up.
Right. Like, because, you know, the best player and the leader aren't always the same person. You know what I mean? Like, Caitlin wasn't the captain of that Iowa team. It was Kate Martin. You know what I mean? And I think they was fine with that. Like, Caitlin, you provide all the popularity and the entertainment value, and I'll get the girls straight. I think, look, because you made a comment yesterday about how Caitlin needs to sit down with this coach or the male coach needs to sit them down and say Caitlin's the leader, blah, blah, blah. Well, what if she's not built for leadership? You know what I mean? Like that means that
Aaliyah Boston needs to step up, or Natasha
Absolutely.
Howard, whoever is the captain of this team.
Now, just me, I think Sophie's the leader.
I agree. I think that and she should be because she's the veteran.
Yeah, I'm saying she don't give a shit to tell nobody, no time. You know what I mean?
I think
they keep slapping fines on her. She's like, I don't give a shit.
I just think it's a little unrealistic to believe a 23-year-old woman is just ready to lead. You know what I mean? And just be Michael Jordan out there with the mentality. And no, like you can't blame Stephanie White for that. You know what I mean?
It was supposed to be Duana Bonner, is who it was supposed to be.
I got a question for you.
You can blame Stephanie White for that.
Let's change this up a little bit. Let's change it up a little bit because I think we're going in circles. Hey, Black, I got a question for you. Black. It's not even I'm not trying to lead you on. I'm really asking a question, brother. You know,
sure.
If you can do anything to change this league to make it a better product, what would you do to make the league a better product?
It would start with marketing. The marketing team is the worst in any sport. Like, you know, you don't know anybody but Caitlin Clark. You know what I mean? That's a problem. You know what I mean? Especially when you have so much talent. I would take care of that. I would take care of the referee problem. As far as dating and relationship, you guys seem to think that's a major issue. I don't think that, you know, I'm not really the biggest fan of it, but marketing, referees, and that's just the two major ones right now.
All right. Hey, Retro, what would you do to change this league up? Make it a better product?
Caitlin was supposed to be the face of the league. They totally dropped the ball on that one because everybody knows who she is. Advertising is terrible, absolutely terrible. Nobody knows when the games are. I joined the Wnba League Pass so I could watch the games, and then they did get that great what do you call it, network, where all the major games were going to be on the big networks. But then that screws me because I don't have major cable. So
let me add on to that when you're done.
Go ahead.
Think about tonight. They have 4 games at 7:30.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. What sense does
That is
that
the
make?
dumbest
That's stupid.
scheduling ever. You know what I mean? Like you got to flip 3 times just to watch one set of game. Like they don't space it out. They put games
How
in
we
the
doing today,
morning.
courtside?
It's horrible.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
done. My bad. Go ahead.
It's absolutely
hold on real
it's
quick.
absolutely horrible management.
Hold on real
So,
quick. Truth. Hold on.
so
Was you done, Retro? Was you done or no?
well, I was just gonna say, is that
I'm
on
done.
the commissioner or is that on each team to advertise their own? You know.
Okay. Smart Money. What up, man? How you doing?
We're doing great today.
Hey, I asked the question: if you can change the league and make it a better
We're
product, what would you do?
we're doing great. Well. I would take out about 50% of the players because they're too fat and lazy. And I would well, in all seriousness, you have a lot of good athletes there, a lot of really good athletes, but you got a bunch of athletes there that they're just not shouldn't be in the league. They can't shoot, they can't jump. They're just not a good product to be viewing on television. That's number one. That's not a popular view, but that's our view.
How did they get drafted?
I can't say this because we come from in our TV network. We're in the crypto side of it, and we have simulators that our data scientists have put together, and we've been following CAITLINCLARK for 5 years now. But just this year alone, our simulators, based on all the economics that we can put together, she's stimulated or just helped create about $875 million worth of revenue just in her local area, and about 3.77 billion in the league wide total in the league.
Okay, I got you.
You got a
think the
lot of
women-
great, and so
Okay.
you got a lot of good athletes out there in the league. And I think if everybody got on the same track, that they would go a lot further. And as far as them turning down that salary increase, 255,000. I don't know how many people on the panel here today make $255,000 a year, but that changes your lifestyle.
Yeah.
And it puts you in the 1 percentile of Americans that
Right.
make that kind of income. It totally changes everything, and I think they're getting some bad advice turning down that. That's my take on it.
I got you. Hold on real quick. Let me get this super chat, and we're gonna go to. I think Lindy and Maria just came in. I want to get their opinion. Just a minute.
Especially
Hold on real quick.
okay.
Hold on. Ken Carson, my coming live sucked. I got that, but like the movie Wall Street greed is good, and right now Wall Street, I'll still have the post. Only money maker is CAITLINCLARK. No one else, even on the radar screen. I agree with you, brother. I don't think nobody up here can deny that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? That is my opinion. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what's up, Maria and Lindy?
Hey,
How you doing?
good. How are you?
What you got for us? You on the last topic we talking about, or you moved on with the what would you do to better the league? Like, what changes would you make?
Well, first thing I think the referees have a
We'll
problem.
see you later, courtside.
At first, it was just Caitlin, but now it is progressing to more people. They, granted, they're not getting treated like Caitlin was, but it has upped, and there are more players getting hurt, more dirty fouls. Basketball is a contact sport, and you're going to have contact underneath the rim and stuff. But the stuff that in the defense, over touching players, physically hurting players, and saying you didn't know you did that's a bunch of BS, because you know exactly what you're doing on the court when you're playing defense. You might think that you're going after the ball and hit the arm and that type of stuff, but the elbows in the face, those kind of fouls are intentional, and so that has to be cleaned up, because now it's accelerating to all the teams. Let's just leave Caitlin out of it for a moment, because her situation is totally different. The other thing is that Fever has always had really good marketing, and they really upped it since Caitlin has come in. The other teams had nothing. They have more now than I've ever seen before. And I've been watching Fever for a long time. I watched them when they're losing, way back. And so, because my husband's from Indiana, but it's a problem. And the marketing, that's up to the teams. That's not up to the WNBA. They'll show their little commercials that they do, but that's the most I've ever seen them do. I've never seen them do marketing. It's always been the teams, and they haven't been very good at it. And because even Caitlin without the marketing would still be where she's at, because people watch because of who she is and how she plays, So I think Kathy's a problem. I mean, she's doing what Silver says, but I think she needs to spend more time. She supposedly hired a new performance and development referee panel, which they've had that since 2018 and nothing has been done.
Really?
Yeah, they've had that same thing. I'm trying to think who the lady's name was. What was her name? Blanche is her last name. She was heading it up until just recently. I don't know if they've changed hers or she just brought more people in. I don't know if she's actually not handling all that, but she did absolutely nothing. And when Kathy sits up there and says, "Oh yeah," when Caitlin complained about that one referee, she says, "We're having an outside person look into that." We never heard a word after that. So she's all hot air, So that's what I think about the league. Until they fix a referee problem, they're going to continue to have a problem.
Hey, but I don't. I said this other day, and I'm gonna come to you right now, Maria. But I said this other day, but do they really have a referee problem though? Because I know you guys seen the report. I agree the referees need to step up. But what I'm saying is, I read something somewhere where the referees are being told how to call the game. Did you guys not see that, or did you not see that?
Sorry to interrupt you, but the referees still have a job to do. I don't care what, they're still responsible for their calls. If even if upper management says we want this team to win, so you need to start doing this, it's still they're just bad people and they need to go. But that's what I'm saying, that Kathy has done nothing about it. And I don't know if they're telling them or not, because I've never seen anything concrete. We're all just kind of speculating on that because that's what it looks like. And and I think it's even getting worse now that we're getting closer to the playoffs. I can't tell. I called at least 7 fouls on Asia alone. If I compare that to in the last game, if I compare that to how many times other people were getting fouled, she didn't get called for any of those. I think she got 2 fouls the whole night.
Yeah,
I think, and so and Paige Becker, I mean, when she body checked that referee, there was no foul, there was no suspension, there was no technical, there was nothing done to her. And just the night before, Griner, she didn't touch that referee, but she mouthed off once and she got technical, and then she said something else and she got a technical, and and they took her out and and kicked her out of the game. Nothing happened to Paige, and then the night before it happened to Griner. So it's not, it's escalating to an area where they got to pull it back.
I seen a play. It was like a week or two ago, maybe a little longer. I don't know, but I seen it. Asia Wilson jumped over, I think it was Boston's back, got the rebound. They called a jump ball. I'm like, what the hell is this, bro?
And the referee was looking right at Asia, and Asia's standing there looking at the ref. Yeah.
Crazy. Hey, Maria, I'm sorry, Maria. I'm gonna come to you right next, Black, or somebody else. Maria, go ahead. I was trying to let the ladies go first. Go ahead, Maria.
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Hey, before I forget, this game is actually free on Antenna TV. So if you have Ion, that channel Ion, you can get it for free.
Okay.
So you were asking what things you would do to better the situation, right? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
And I apologize about the background noise because I'm on the road. So I'm going to give you 2 parts to that. Okay. First of all, I'm going to put myself in the owner's shoes of the Indiana Fever. That dude is all about money. So if I'm that guy, first thing I'm going to freaking do is go to my front office and tell them they better get their shit together, number one. Number two, that they better have a sit down with Stephanie White and make sure that she freaking understands she's not going to be playing these games with Cece anymore. You're not going to be degrading my money back. Okay, you're not going to freaking be
Let me say something real quick. I'm gonna let you go, but are you directing this with the Indiana Fever or the whole league? Because I think you said Indiana Fever.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was going to give you a two-part because I'm going to give you one as an Indiana.
My bad.
So as an owner of the Indiana Fever, with all the crap that's going on because Caitlin is hurt, guess what? You're affecting my money bag. And because of that, I'd be going off on my front office and tell them they better get their shit together and they better protect my asset that's making me money. You see what I'm saying? And that everybody needs to fall in line or else I will freaking get rid of your asses and I'm going to keep my asset that makes me money. That's number one. Now, as far as the whole picture, like I said,
you always have to protect the bag.
Right? Exactly. It's all about the money because that's all they look at. Money, money, money. And if Caitlin Clark is bringing me the money, guess what? That's my golden child. You're not going to fuck with that. So I would make sure that it's very clear in the front office that you are going to show Caitlin Clark some serious respect. I'm not telling you to crawl up her butt, but I'm going to tell you to respect her, and you're not going to demonize her and minimize her, especially when you're in front of a camera and you're talking about injured guards and not including her. That is not going to go well with me because you're hurting my bottom line, which is money in my pocket. That's one. So that's on the owner side. Now on the WNBA as a whole, I told you guys before, I believe in the code of conduct. That's number one. Number two, I believe in getting rid of these refs and investing in refs that are going to call the games right. And we don't have to question of, hey, are refs rigging the games because they may be gambling? And if they're not calling, they need to be reviewed because if they're not calling the games right because they want to be lazy about it or for whatever nefarious reason, I want that recorded. And if it's too much, I want these refs gone. I don't care if you get paid $1 to do a job or $100,000 to do a job. It's the same job. Do your freaking job and do it right. That's what I would say about the refs. As far as the players are concerned, I'm going to leave that to Lindy. I'm going to leave that to Retro and Diva as far as the numbers, because you guys know I don't really follow the numbers. I just go on a personal feeling. So as far as these women are concerned, though, again, Caitlin Clark is the money bag. It is proven that she's the money bag because guess what? Right now, she's not playing. People aren't paying attention. What is so hard to understand about that? This falls on them as well. If you don't like what's going on and you think you have to hurt my golden bag, guess what? I'm going to hurt you by firing your ass because I'm going to hold you responsible for not working harder to defend a player and defend them the right way. Bottom line.
Well said, man. Anybody up here?
All right.
Were you done, Maria, or no?
Yeah. I had more, but you know what? It's not my damn show, brother. It's yours.
It's all good. Hey, Truth, I'll go to you next. I think I'll go to you next, Truth. You ain't said nothing.
No, I'm right with Maria. You that's the first thing you got to do. You always got to protect the bag or the Brinks truck or whatever you want to call it. You got to do that. The second thing is these refs got to go because to me they're not too much better than rec league refs. But it all comes back to protecting the bag. And these girls are shooting themselves in the foot by going out there trying to hurt her every other night.
Hey, but
I mean they're hurting their own argument.
I understand. Hey, Shane, I'm gonna come to you right now. I agree with a lot of you guys things you guys are saying, but at some point, don't we gotta improve the product on the floor? Like I don't know how you would do that or whatever, but you know what I'm saying. And another thing,
but courtside, that comes with code of conduct, and again, protecting that asset. If you're going to be fouling my asset because you're frustrated or you can't play her, but you want to do it dirty, guess what? You no longer play for this league. Bottom line.
I got
You
you.
got to hold these. You got to hold these women accountable.
Hey, I got you. They need
Maria,
somebody. They need. Hey,
can I
Shane,
ask Maria a question?
hold on, real quick. Let me get Shane get in here. He ain't said nothing yet, but I'll let you go after that. But some of these women need media training too, because they say the dumbest some things sometimes too, man. Go ahead, Shane.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
First of all, I'm only here to say hi to Retro. Hello, Retro. How you doing?
Hey, Shane.
Second of all, I agree with Maria. I think to fix this league, there needs to be a purge. We need to get rid of all of the old guard because they're going to hold the new girls back. See, with the NBA, they knew what they were.
Hold on. I don't want to cut you off, but that was good. How do you do that? Do you just walk in there and say you cut you? Like, how do you said get rid of the old guard? Explain
You
that.
got to age them out. Age them out. It's not going to get better until they're all aged out, is what I'm saying.
Okay. My bad. Go ahead. My bad.
So with the NBA,
But that's where I fall back on saying the code of conduct on the floor. It has to be applied. You mess up, you lose your job. Easy as that. You'll purge enough people in no time.
Correct. The problem is that we have too many players, executives, scouts, owners from the old guard of the WNBA, where it's not about money. It's about activism. With these girls turning down that 4-time salary, they're hurting the girls that's going to come in next year. Why wouldn't you want to improve what's going on for the future? See, with the NBA players, they wanted theirs now, but they were also thinking about the future and the future players that come in. They weren't so selfish with what they want.
There it is, right there. You just said it.
So if you take 4 times the salary of the max contract, which is 250,000, that'll raise to $1 million. Then what happens to the rookie contracts? It goes to 280.
Okay. Yeah,
it goes to 280 for the first round. Majority of them.
I'm not thinking about it.
So they're only thinking about themselves, and they're trying to take advantage. They're trying to take advantage of the shine that CAITLINCLARK is bringing to them. CAITLINCLARK wanted to see. She even said she's not even part of the WNBA PA. She's not even a part of that decision making. I think if they would listen to CAITLINCLARK, we'd be like, all right, yeah, let's take this 4 times for 2 years. You know what I mean? Then Juju's going to come in. Juju's going to get this 280 for her rookie contract. After Juju, you're going to have another crop of players coming in. We can keep doing 2-year contracts. You know what I mean? Why don't you negotiate that? Until you get to a level where you feel comfortable, where you can negotiate 5-year, 7-year deals as the WNBA PA.
Right. Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, you have the ones that you have coming in like Juju, Flage,
Lauren Betts.
Yeah, they have these ridiculous NIL deals. You know, they're already with Nike, Coach. I can't. Gatorade.
I agree.
They're making millions.
But listen though.
But can I say something, Courtside, just real quick?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's true, but these are the top females in college sports. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're going to have their money. What about the girls that are cold with basketball that we don't even know about? I'm thinking about them. I'm thinking about the majority. These girls are thinking about the minority, and they're trying to get back pay.
Hey, Shane, check this out though, right? I kind of got to push back on Retro. I don't think they're ridiculous because let me tell you something. For a long time, the college universities and stuff like that was making all this money off these players, packing all these stadiums, and the players was getting nothing.
Oh, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So now, because you know some of these colleges arenas is bigger than the pros. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They making all this money off these students, man. Their students don't get nothing. They go out there, get hurt, all this stuff.
Yeah. I agree.
Hey, are you guys forgetting the scholarships that they get?
Okay. What can Courtside? Courtside. Let me respond to that.
Where the Ohio State players got what tattoos a
Hey, I'm
car.
good on the. Hey, I want the college players to get paid, man. I think all college players should get paid because the college make all this money off these players. That's pimping.
Hey, Courtside, I got
The
a
college
question for
players
you.
bring
Hey,
in
guys,
more
stop.
money than
I
the
got
scholarship.
I got a question for you though. Let's say you pay all these players. Do they then get a scholarship to attend that college?
What do you mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Wait,
What do I mean?
college
Listen
Yes.
to my question.
You guys are
There's
forgetting a couple
players.
things.
There's players that are getting paid to go to that college. Do they in turn get a scholarship to also attend that school?
Let me answer courtside. Let me answer this courtside. You hear me, courtside?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, courtside. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. So, if you get a scholarship on engineering when you go to college, do they restrict you from
don't
making
do
money?
that. We're not talking
No,
education.
we're talking about college. We're talking about education.
Sports. We're talking sports. You're getting athletic scholarships.
One at a
You're
time.
not getting an educational scholarship because you're probably the dumbest mother out there, but you're great at athletics. So when you're a great baseball player, a soccer player,
It
a
depends on
tennis
the
player,
college.
you get an athletic scholarship, not an educational scholarship.
Okay, but
There
we're talking
is a
about
difference.
college, sir. We're talking about college, sir.
Exactly. The scholarship
Exactly.
is deemed on
Alejandro,
your
quit
score.
yelling.
Alejandro, hold
You
on,
guys
hold
are
on.
frustrating me.
Alejandro, hold on real quick. It's
Some
good.
colleges
No, you're
don't give
frustrating
athletic
yourself, bro, because
scholarships.
No, you guys are frustrating
scholarship or
me.
no scholarship, you still got to go to classes, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
Okay.
do you pay your way when you're getting paid?
Okay, Alejandro, can I?
State, let me give you an example. Ohio State.
You want me to go to your college? I don't. You know what I mean? That's your incentive for me to go
Talk
there.
to him. Talk to him.
Ohio
You
State
know-
costs $60,000 a year, and you can't get an athletic scholarship. It has to be an educational scholarship, and it's very hard to get a scholarship.
Yes.
So
This is what I'm saying, right
Hey,
here.
hold on, courtside. Can I just respond to what he said real quick?
Hey, let him finish though. Don't nobody interrupt him. Let him get it out.
Yeah, let me get it out. Athleticism is a skill, just like brain power is a skill. If you get a scholarship for going to college for your brain, you should also get a scholarship for going for athletics. This is skills that you can make money off of, right? So an engineer that goes to college can still get paid on the side for his engineer intuity. Am I lying?
You're correct.
So why can't athletes? It might not be with their brain, it's with their body. It's still part of you.
Because after all, them
Okay, can I
colleges
say
are
something now
getting paid
that
off
I'm
of
not
them.
so frustrated?
Got
Courtside.
your ass, Alejandro.
Junkie,
Hey, can I say
Junkie,
something now that I'm not so frustrated?
Is
I
that-
understand
is-
where you guys are saying that these players should be paid. I understand that. What I'm saying is, on top of being paid to participate in the sport, do they also get a scholarship to go to college for free? Because that's what a scholarship is for, is to help the person attend college.
The school doesn't have.
Hey man, you get paid. You get paid what people want
Let
to
me
pay
break it
you.
down to you.
You
These
get
ones
paid
that are
what
getting
people want to pay
the
you.
free scholarships. You know why they're getting those free scholarships? Because the school knows they're going to make them fucking money. Do you not
Talk to
understand
him.
that?
Talk to him.
Junkie.
No. It's not that they're not making the college money. What I'm saying is that the people that are giving the endorsements, the NIL, they're giving the top players millions of dollars, right? So what
Yeah.
I'm saying is when you're giving these players that money, does the college then in turn say, hey, you're making these millions of dollars, that scholarship would be better used for somebody who's a walk-on who's
Hold on,
trying to
man.
earn a spot?
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Junkie, can I say
No.
something?
Hold on, man. Hold on. I know Lindy wanted to say something real quick. We got to go one at a time. But check this out, man. The scholarship and NIL, to me, that's two different things, bro.
Yes.
I'm talking about if you go to college and you're on the team, basketball team, football team, whatever, it should be a certain amount of money you get just for being on the team. Now, if I'm Nike, to endorse in that player, I have a right to, I think he's going to sell me shoes or whatever. I can endorse in that player. I don't have to endorse the whole team. I'm talking about the scholarship part about it. It should be, they should all get paid, bro, because the school makes millions and millions and millions of dollars. Go ahead, Lindy. I think it was Lindy or Maria that
Yeah.
they want. Go ahead.
I've been trying to get it a couple times.
Yeah, let me know when I can speak.
He doesn't understand that there are two different things. But a player, whether you're going to engineering or whether you're going in to play basketball, the scholarship is the same. So if they want that to get to that player, whether they come from a $1 million family, that makes millions of dollars, or a non-$1 million family, the scholarship is the same, and they go and they play basketball for that university. Okay, the NIL deals, because the NIL deal is like, let's say State Farm, they're using Juju because she's a good player, she's very popular, she has viewership, and she's going to make money for them, which has nothing to do with the college. She's going to bring people to State Farm, and State Farm is paying her like it's her job. Okay, that's what it is. There's two. You're talking about two separate things. I wanted to go back a little bit also on
Lindy,
yeah.
Do you agree with the comment on the screen?
I can't read it. Okay. NIL is really just legal boost. No.
Okay.
I agree.
No. And in my days, if you got paid to play basketball with, it wasn't a scholarship, then you're a professional, and that has changed. So NIL, it's just like them getting a job. They're saying, okay, you don't have to even call it NIL. State Farm says, can I use you to sell my product? That's what you're going to do part-time in college. Sure, you can. I can sell your product. Okay, we're going to put you on TV. We're going to, run ads with you in it. That's why they're doing it. But because she's so visual and so good at what she does, and she can bring the viewership, that's how State Farm makes their money. More people say, oh, Juju, State Farm, I'm going to call them and check out their insurance. They're totally two separate things. NIL is her job. They're using her as an employee to sell their product. It's no different than, you working at, something else. They're just making a lot of money, and that's what people have a problem with. And so I don't have a problem with any of that. But the school is paying scholarships to players and other people to come to their school.
How is that affecting? Because we got on this. We got on this because we're talking about fixing the WNBA, right? I'm asking, how does because somebody up here, I don't know who said it, the NIL affects the WNBA. How I don't see how
it doesn't really affect the WNBA because they're talking about money. Well, just because Juju has a job that pays her more than another player, that's not her fault. That has nothing to do with her, her ability to be able to sell that product. So I don't see any problem with, they don't need to have, the money that they should be getting. Like, even if let's say the rookies are coming in, if you got the new deal, $250,000, all the rookies are getting that. And if they want to make more money, then they need to get a sponsor. If they can't get a sponsor, then that's just a job. I mean, it's just another job. You guys keep acting like these things aren't jobs and they're special things, and they're not. And as far as getting rid of older players, the teams pick the players they want. There is a code of conduct, and I agree with Maria, but they're not acclimating any of that. They're not going by anything that that they have, and so they can't just say, well, you get 5 suspensions, then you're out for the rest of the year. They can do that, but they can't actually fire a player unless like what happened with Carter, where she had a history of it. And then they said, okay, we're going to let you come back this year, and you show that you've changed, and she didn't, and so now she's out. So that's the difference between being able to kick players out of the league. And you can't say you have to retire at this age. If they can still play ball and the team's still going to pick them up, there's nothing you can do about it.
All right, I got you. I understand. Hey, Maria, you said you wanted to say something. Hey, I know I see you in the blacklist. They said the game tip off in 10 minutes. We're gonna wrap it up right now.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Maria.
I do want to ask Miss Lindy a question about the code of conduct that you can't get rid of a player. But let's say if the CBA goes through, if the owners grow a backbone and they put that as part of the contract, then they can, right?
Yeah.
Is that correct? Okay.
Yes.
Because I would think, it's like my job. I have a code of conduct, and if I don't live by it, I don't have a job. You know what I mean?
What
But
if they?
what I wanted to say, as far as the CBA and the ladies not taking the offer right now, I'm really not too worried about that, and I'll tell you why. Um, I think what the ladies are waiting for is the profit sharing part, and I think that if they come to an agreement on the profit sharing portion of it, then it's done. But at the same time, I want the owners to grow a backbone and really enforce the code of conduct. You're going to wear my uniform in the right way. Your attitude, you're representing my company and my team. You're going to act a certain way.
I
You're
have a
not going to be hurting people. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no. I'm sorry to interrupt. I have a question. Why the deal that they turned down? Do you guys feel like it was a reasonable offer? Why do you feel they turned it down? I
There's
don't. I don't.
I think it's a reasonable offer, but
there's a
like I said,
problem with
I
it
think
though.
they're waiting for the profit sharing portion. Is that
But
possible, Miss Lindy?
well, about that, that's not. I don't think what I read and my understanding when I read all of it is that the offer they offered them has the same stipulations as the last CBA. They just want to give them the money that they're the 4 times as much, but on the bottom end of that, it's just like before. They're only going to raise it each year a certain percentage, and will have nothing to do with the profits that the
Okay,
WNBA makes. And I think that's where the
gotcha.
problem comes in there, is because they're trying
Okay,
to do what they did last time, and the players, as the WNBA grew and got all this money, they got nothing from it because they only get a certain percentage where the income will increase for them. And I think that's part of the problem why they're saying no. The other part of the problem, which nobody has said, the players are asking for that, plus they're asking for 50% of revenue or profits that are made, and so they're not going to do that, so
and they
but
shouldn't.
the first, yeah,
No, they
and
shouldn't.
I no, and they shouldn't. I think that what they're getting, but I think they need to have a different into the money. I think the money is fine, and I think they would go for that because your top players are going to make $1 million. But the little stipulation that they have on the back end that they're not saying is where the problem is. And nobody, so everybody's saying, oh, they're not taking this deal. Well, I'm pretty sure the reason they're not taking that deal is because they're trying to do it just like the other CBA where they got screwed.
Right.
So,
Mm,
but they,
gotcha. Okay.
can I say something real quick, please?
sure.
They
Go
didn't
ahead.
take this deal because they want to be NBA players. They're looking at the revenue share that the NBA players have, and they're trying to match that. The
Yes.
problem with that is that the NBA has been around for about 100 years, and the WNBA has only been here for about 28 years. You can't get on the level of NBA players when you've only been here for 28 years. So you
Right.
should probably try to incrementally raise the revenue share with each CBA. So they shouldn't be shooting for 50% revenue share. They should be shooting for probably about 15. The next one they go to, 25. The next one
Yes.
they should
Yeah.
go to
May
35.
may I
Hold on.
respond to that?
You guys confuse me, and I'm really asking this. I'm not even trying to be sarcastic. I just want to know. I don't know. So help me to understand. When I hear revenue shares, I get confused because it doesn't matter how much money you revenue if you still lose. I thought it was about profit. So if we used to get $100 million in revenue per season, now Caitlin Clark comes in, we get 500 million revenue, but now we got private planes and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
It's not the same. So I
Can,
don't.
can
I'm
I
sorry,
can I
Junkie.
can
Yeah,
I
we're
speak
using
to
the
that?
wrong
Can I
words.
speak to that?
Hold
Can I speak to that,
I was
Junkie?
hoping I can answer. I can answer as well.
Go ahead, Maria, but I got Kelsey pulled up here too, so I'll let him go
No
on too.
worries. I'll make it. I'll make it quick.
Go ahead.
I was going to say yes. Like when you're negotiating, you're always going to go high. Doesn't mean you're going to get it, and then they'll settle at a certain point. And that's all has to do with negotiations. That's how it works. You're not going to
Court
go
side.
in,
Yeah, of course.
negotiating with a number that you're expecting. You're always going to
Exactly.
negotiate high, and then they'll come to a settlement of something lower. But they'll get a little, they'll get more than what they have now. That's
Now,
Can I
common,
put it to you
can
that's
like
I
this.
common
speak? Let me just
negotiation.
Courtside.
speak to this real quick.
Hold
Let
on
me
real
speak
quick.
to this.
Shane, real quick. I got Kelsey wanted to say something. Go ahead,
Okay,
Kelsey.
Kelsey, go ahead.
All right, thank you. Blessings to everybody. I'm gonna make this simple and short. 30 seconds, you could drop me. I want to deal with logic and numbers. First of all, if the minimum salary cap is $70,000, and these people come and tell you we're going to quadruple that, so everybody's going to be the minimum is going to go from 70,000 to
280
to two.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. To 280,000. From making $70,000 a year to making 30,000, over $250,000 a year, to shoot a ball in the hole and try to stop somebody else from doing that. And you playing in a league that ain't made money in 30 years and lost 50 million last year, and all of your projections are based on one player generating what is it, 35%, 1/3 of the overall profit for the entire league, and out of the 30 y'all that's in this room at this table, probably 17 of y'all done delivered unnecessary roughness. I'm gonna be nice and say it like that to this lady right here. And you ain't gonna take $250,000, and y'all trying to get y'all ain't trying to take care of the cash cow, and you want the money. You got to be out your mind. Have a good night, y'all. God bless you. Thank you, brother.
Kelsey, they want back
Let me
pay.
say something, guys. Hold on, hold on. Right, the problems with the veterans, who are on that Players Association. They want to get paid now.
Imagine the NBA as the plug. He's just throwing you them things. You don't never got to pay him nothing back. You can mess up the work, whatever. And then all of a sudden you get something booming. What do you mean you're not making money? You don't never got to pay back the plug who's taking care of all your costs. The NBA just writes you a check. And then so whatever you get on the side, it's not like you got to throw that back to the NBA. That's yours. So what do you mean they're not profiting? They're not making any money.
Check this out. Let me say something. Let me say something real quick. Check this out. Hey, Music, I see you. Let me say something real quick. Hey, check this out. Right? Let's say the WNBA is not like most of us work jobs, right? Our jobs are on a year salary base. You got gross for the year, net for the whole year. Ours is yearly, January to December. Most of us, at least, right? I think all of us will agree with that, right? The WNBA season is not even a whole year. So you go from 78,000 to 280,000 in 3-4 months. That's enough that you can live off of until the season start again. I don't understand why they would turn that down. Like
Talk to them. Talk to them. Courtside, talk to these people. Talk to them.
It's greed by the old heads in the league.
Hey, Courtside, let me know when I can answer.
Okay, so what if they end up getting doubled? Then you're gonna act perplexed?
Bro, they can get as much money, bro. Listen, tell you something.
They're getting offered 4 times. Forget double.
Hey, listen,
no,
man.
I'm saying, what if they get double what you're saying they should have took?
I'm trying to tell you, hey, bro, what the WNBA eat don't make me shit, bro. I want them to get as much money as they can. All I'm saying is deserve. When you start talking about deserve, that's something different, bro. Now, if they come back tomorrow and they sign a deal and they get $4 million as a rookie, it don't hurt me none. I'm not gonna bash them. Hey, y'all was smart. But I'm just saying, what if the owners make a stand and say we're not doing nothing else? You know what I'm saying? We're not doing nothing else.
I think that's what's going to happen.
Sometimes, bro, you got to take what's on the table. I'm not gonna get in too far into details, but I'm gonna tell you this. A while ago, I was in some trouble, bro. They came to me and said, you can offer this. We give you this right here. I'm like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I can get something better. When I came back, that deal was off the table.
Exactly, and you got more.
Right.
You got more bad.
Now, hey,
you got horrible results. Hey, you better take that plea deal, damn it.
Exactly. Because when the owners come back to the table the next time, they might offer them half of what they just offered them.
Hey, courtside, these WNBA players are going to court with no lawyer. What are they doing?
Because listen.
Can we hear Maria now?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, what was that? I heard my name.
I just would want to hear what you had to say.
Oh, again, guys, put it this way. You guys go and buy a car. Do you buy a car with nothing in it? That's a car that you may be driving for a while. Are you going to buy the plain Jane? Are you going to negotiate for plain Jane? Or are you going to want this and this and this? And then as that goes up, you talk money, how much that car is going to cost. Same thing applies here. I think that they will work it out and they may settle for that money. But it's not just about that money. It's about the profit sharing, which I think they'll come to a happy conclusion. They're not going to get what they're asking for. That's not how it works. They know it.
You know, the issue with that, Maria.
Excuse me for a second. Excuse me for a second. Let me finish. Okay.
I'm sorry, Maria. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's negotiations. Just like when I went to apply for my job, I didn't settle for what they were offering me. I sat and I negotiated. I negotiated my pay. I negotiated my health care. I negotiated this and this and this. And we came to a happy medium. My company felt that I was a good investment, and I felt that I have a good company to work for. So
you know the difference? You know the difference, Maria? You know the difference between your negotiation and the WNBA negotiation? I lost my breath. Is that you're not negotiating in public. The whole public can see your negotiations. Now the people, if you negotiate in public, the people will be against you.
I agree.
You don't have the people against you, Maria.
I agree with you on that.
And the whole thing is, I did it courtside.
Guys,
when they come back to the table, who's to say that same offer is still going to be there?
It should not have taken place the way it happened. But nevertheless, it did. That's why we're here talking, right?
And that's the problem. You guys. They need to shut the fuck up and negotiate.
Leah, hey, Natasha Howard just missed the layup. Just for the record.
The game coming on right now. We're gonna get out of here, but I want to say this. This comment on the screen from Matthew. I remember this. Dennis Schroeder's deal. The Lakers. I think it was the Lakers. They offered him a whole bunch of money. I think it was like $100 million. I forgot. I don't remember.
The Crick Keeper just missed the layup.
Hey, it was a lot of money. He turned it down.
4 years, $80 million.
Yeah, he turned it down, bro. His next contract was trash.
Was $2 million.
Kelsey Mitchell just missed the layup too.
I might come back after the game. Salute to everybody for pulling up. Let's
Courtside, come back because we gotta talk about this shit some more.
Hey, hold on, Courtside, before you go, man. I ain't get to say nothing, man.
Oh, my God, music. Let music talk.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Who y'all got winning, Courtside? Who winning this game? Who gonna win this game? That's all I want to know.
Mystics. You trying to bet me, ain't you, man? You trying to bet?
No.
The way they playing now.
Oh,
Mystics.
shit.
I'm going with the Mystics.
Hey, you coming back on after the game, Courtside?
Yeah, I might come on for a little bit.
You should. We need you.
All right, for sure. Hey, I'm gonna go watch this game.
Hold on, music. If I pick with my mind, I want the Fever to win because of playoffs. I want Fever to win for the playoffs with my mind. In my heart, I don't give a fuck.
Hey, who wins?
If CCI out there, I don't give a fuck. How about that?
Paige and Citron, real quick.
That ball was off Boston.
Citron.
Paige. No pages. Okay, cool.
For MVP, I'm there with you for Citron and Coach of the Year. The coach of the yes, thank you.
Stephanie White?
No.
Hell fucking no. Come on, man. Why are you serious? Hey, why are you teasing us with that bullshit? See, and I thought we were friends and neighbors, man. Knock that shit off, will you?
Tell him what he needs to hear.
Hey, I'll be back. I'll see y'all.
Hey, it's all with love. I'll catch you guys later.
Come back after the game, bro.